Right now, the internet is absolutely exploding with AI agents. You've got OpenClaw, Perplexity Computer, and Claude Dispatch all fighting for your attention. But let's be brutally honest. Half of these agents are a complete nightmare to configure, and the other half are genuinely too dangerous to let loose on your local machine. But the game just changed. The massive Chinese AI lab Tongyi, the exact same genius team behind the legendary Agent Scope framework, just dropped a brand new agent called CoPaw. And it is completely different from everything else on the market. It runs locally, it takes almost zero effort to set up, and most importantly, it actually has a built-in security bouncer. Welcome back to Everyday AI School. Today, I am going to show you exactly why CoPaw is the smartest AI agent you can run on your computer right now. And I am going to walk you through the entire setup process live on screen so you can get it running in under 3 minutes. Let's get into it! But first, why should you care? The biggest difference between CoPaw and chaotic agents like OpenClaw is a feature called Tool Guard. Let's say you ask your AI to clean up some folders, but it hallucinates and tries to execute a dangerous delete command on your main project directory. With other open source agents, your files are just gone. With CoPaw, the Tool Guard instantly catches the malicious shell command, pauses the execution, and pings you with an approval request. It cannot execute high-risk operations without your explicit yes or no. Alright, enough talking. Let me show you how ridiculously easy this is to install. Most of them expect you to be a senior developer wrestling with broken Python environments just to get a basic chat window open. CoPaw completely flips this. If you hate the terminal, they literally have a fully packaged desktop app. You just go to their site, download the executable, and it works out of the box on Windows, Mac, and Linux. No coding required. And for my developers watching, CoPaw is incredibly smooth. You don't need to manually configure Python or worry about dependency hell. You literally just copy and paste this single curl command into your terminal and hit enter. As you can see, it immediately starts pulling the environment, installs the UV package manager, and builds the entire CoPaw ecosystem for you in under a minute. Once the installation is finished, we initialize the workstation by typing CoPaw init. And right here you see why I actually trust this tool. It forces you to acknowledge a massive security warning about the risks of running autonomous agents. Use your arrow keys to select yes and accept the terms to move forward. Now, just follow the interactive setup wizard. I'm going to select no for sharing anonymous usage data to keep things private. For the heartbeat interval, which is how often the agent checks in on its tasks, I'll just stick with the defaults. I'll select English for the language. Keep the audio mode on auto. Select Disabled for the transcription provider, and No for configuring extra channels like Discord or Slack for now. We want to keep this first setup as fast as possible. As you can see here, you can set up a model from almost any provider you prefer, and you can even run local models completely free using Ollama or LM Studio. But for this demo, I am going to scroll down and hit Enter on Google Gemini. It will immediately ask for an API key. Just open up your browser, head over to Google AI Studio, and click on Get API Key on the left side menu. Click Create API Key, then select Create API Key in New Project. It will take just a few seconds to load and generate your unique string. There it is. Click Copy, jump straight back into your terminal, and paste that key right in. Hit Enter. For the LLM Provider, select Google Gemini again, and for the exact model, I am scrolling down and picking Gemini 2.5 Pro. I selected this one, but you can go with absolutely any model you want based on your workflow. Hit Enter. The system will automatically enable all the default skills. Skip the optional environment variables, and copy your core workspace files. And just like that, your configuration is completely locked in and ready to launch. Now it is time to bring your agent to life. In your terminal, just type the command CoPaw app and hit enter. Instantly, you will see the Python backend spin up. It automatically initializes your multi-agent architecture, loads your workspace, and generates a local host URL. Just copy that local address, open up your browser, and paste it right into the search bar. And boom, welcome to the CoPaw dashboard. Just look at how clean and professional this interface is. You aren't just staring at a clunky terminal anymore. This is a full-blown, enterprise-grade web application running entirely on your local machine. Let's take a detailed tour of what you are actually getting here. Over on the left sidebar, you have your channels and sessions to manage your active chats. Below that is the Cron Jobs tab. This is a game changer. This is where all your background automation tasks will live. Right below it is the heartbeat setting, which dictates exactly how often your agent wakes up in the background to self-check and run tasks. Now click on Workspace. This is literally the brain of your AI. You can see your core markdown files here, like the profile and memory documents. This means CoPaw actually remembers your preferences, your past conversations, and your specific coding environment across different sessions. It grows with you. Next, let's check out skills. Look at this massive library of built-in capabilities. Out of the box, your agent can read local files, execute Python code, browse the web, parse documents, and even process images. And you can enable or disable any of these with a single click. But now, I want you to click on the Security tab. This is the most important page in the entire application, and it is the sole reason I trust CoPaw. This is the tool guard. Look at these detection rules on the screen. If your AI hallucinates and tries to run a critical delete command that could wipe your data, or if it attempts to execute a malicious reverse shell payload, the tool guard instantly flags the severity as high or critical and completely blocks the action. It requires your strict human approval before anything dangerous happens. It is an absolute fortress. Alright, let's actually put this to work. I'll jump back over to the main chat window. I'm going to give it a real autonomous task. I am typing, "Hey, schedule a cron job getting daily stock market update in morning for US market." The moment I hit send, CoPaw doesn't just reply with text. It actually understands the objective, writes the back-end schedule, and deploys a background worker to fetch that specific financial data for me every single morning. You literally just hired a free, secure digital assistant.